Hello, excellent students. So now I'm going to show you how to draw the stopwatch. So if you still have a lot of problem even after the lesson, you may refer to the following video, and you may also pause in different parts in case you just want to follow the pace. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to draw the oval, the shape here first. So to begin with, as you know that we should set up a box, and all objects actually we can use boxes to frame them in. And then here I got the box draw already, so it is in the length of 5 boxes, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, and they are equal length. Okay, so you draw this box before you draw this oval. Okay, and then afterward, then we have to set up, if you still remember, we have to set up the reference line for us. Okay, and then first of all, we set up the cross, and we're just cutting half of the whole oval. So here, for the length here is 5 boxes, right? And if it is half, that means 2.5, and then mark up the point. Okay, and then 2.5, it is here, 2.5. 2.5. So you have 4 points set up, and then afterward you just need to mark up the cross. So because it's the reference line, so you don't need to make it too dark. But I mark it dark because I just want you to look at it clearly. Okay, afterward it's just like cutting a birthday cake, right? After cutting two lines here, we have to cut 2 more across the center point and then touching the corner of the box. See? Okay, so I have the line set up here. Okay, cutting the center point, remember? See? And the other one. So these reference lines are very useful in helping us to draw the oval shape correctly. Okay, so now it's done, right? And then now we won't draw the whole shape directly. We will do it in each quarter. Okay, 1/4 of the whole boxes. So this part first, and then this part, and then come to the third and the last one, like this. Okay, that will be easier for you to pick up. Okay, so now we have the reference point on my original pictures here. That is 1 point here, the other point at the bottom, and then we will find out the third point as well, which is we just cut out the quarter into half, right? And then this point is very crucial as well because we need to link the 3 points together. Okay, so this part, how to find it? Okay, just count the number of boxes here. From the corner, we have to count 1.5. Then we have this box, this point. Okay, so 1.5 about here. Then we will mark up a point. Okay, so you have to observe the details very closely, and then now you can draw the line. Okay, so always remember, if you are not sure about the line whether it's correct or not, usually I will start with from very light color. Okay, very lightly, and then after I find that it's correct, and then I will draw it firmly. Okay, so now I go to the other quarter here. Okay, found out this point. It is almost one box, but not the whole one. Maybe just a little bit inner inner part here. So this is one. I will mark up like here. Okay, and then join them together. Then I have the other quarter done. Okay, and then the next one, same case, find out this point, 1.5, 1.5 here. Okay, mark up the point, join them together. So you always can make amendment in case you found that there's something you need to adjust. And then the next one, we have this part, okay, these 2 points link up with this. So here is the point. It's about almost 70% of the box. Okay, so here is 1, but 70 is about here. Okay, map the point and then join them together. See? Okay, then I will have the oval. After you think that it is okay, then you might make the line a little bit firm and darker. Okay, so then we'll move on to the thickness, right? The stopwatch has its thickness, right? Okay, and how we can get the bottom line here. So you can see we have just make up this point, which is here. This is a very, very important point because it's helped us to link up the bottom and how long it should be. So it will link up to this point. See, this one. It is almost 1.5 of this length, right? So 1.5, that means here. Then I have these 2 points and then link them up. But always remember, it is a little bit curved. Don't make a complete straight line. This is not correct. Okay, not a complete straight line, but a little bit curved. Okay, and then afterward, then we keep on move on, and then when the line go up, it will somehow touch the corner of this part, almost touching, not exactly. Okay, so I just link it up carefully. It's almost here. Okay, and I get my length. Yeah, right. Okay, and then still going up. We'll see where's the top part here. You can see the mark. The point we just marked here, right, is the same case, this point. And this point link up to 1 and a little more. It is the ending part, that means almost here. So drawing this kind of isometric drawing, you always need to find reference point. Those reference points, it is very useful for helping you to link up the line in order to get the correct perspective. Okay, for the rest of it, and I can link it up. And in case you found out, oh, this one look a bit weird, then you can make a little bit adjustment. Maybe this line is too straight in this case. So I need to make it a little bit, make a little adjustment on this. Okay, so we have this done already. And then we'll move on to the inner part of the watch here. So I will let you to have a look in the next video, okay?